Hey you guys, and welcome back to Black Tea Blog. It's your girl Ebony. Alright you guys, let's talk about this drama that's happening online with Cardi B pretty much being called a toothache. People saying that her BBL does look like a sore tooth. You also have Nicki Minaj throwing a little bit of shade, and then Cardi B trying to come back and throw more shade. Child, this is a hot mess in a really interesting situation. So how do we get here? Well, for those of you guys who don't know, social media has been running with the fact that Cardi B will be featured on a new song called Point Me To. Now, during Cardi B's footage that was actually released online showing her behind the scenes for this video, Cardi B's body was very visible and people started dragging her. They started comparing her to a sore tooth. People were saying that she looked like the person from the movie Ants. It was just a whole mess. Like, people were body shaming her over and over again. Now, after this happened, people accused Nicki Minaj of coming for Cardi B, right? Nicki Minaj had tweeted the following: "Looks like a toothache." Now, what made this situation interesting is that Cardi B actually posted right after Nicki Minaj. Now, she said this: "Looks like wealth." So there was obviously some subliminal shade right between these two women. On top of that, people are accusing Cardi B of trying to hop on yet another female rapper's wave. For those of you guys who don't know, Cardi B hasn't really released any information regarding her album. Every time we turn around, she's jumping on somebody else's song after saying that she doesn't do that. You guys remember, she doesn't do remixing to songs. Allegedly, okay? Her words, not mine. With that being said, now that Cardi B is jumping on yet another trending song, you know, she's out there, she's outside, she's in the videos, and a lot of these videos and pictures that have been released recently make Cardi B look very different than we see in her videos. And so people have been attacking her for that. And the interesting part about it is that, you know, her fans attack Nicki all the time. So now that Cardi B is getting a little bit of that action, everybody want to be sympathetic and also careful, right? Talk about a mess. Now, what else made this situation just so much weirder is that you guys remember Nicki Minaj just made history with Spotify. And so people were out here basically praising Nicki Minaj and her accomplishment on Spotify. But you guys know what else happened? Well, Cardi B all of a sudden, right, gets a post from Chart Data and other publications talking about she has the most streamed female rap album on Spotify history. Hold up. See, this is the stuff that I feel like people don't be paying attention to. Who was talking about Cardi B and her album on Spotify before Nicki Minaj was announced to be amongst the top 10 streaming people on Spotify? You mean to tell me that Spotify, Chart Data, they all announced Nicki's accomplishment, and then a couple hours later, here they go talking about Cardi B has the most female streamed rap album of all time? I just think it's real petty, and I also hope that people are seeing what's happening. People like to say that Nicki's this, Nicki's that, Nicki's, you know, not wants to work with people, Nicki is bitter, but that's not the case. The case of the matter is that it doesn't matter what Nicki does, right? She can't even be congratulated without people trying to outshine her in that aspect as well. This whole thing and post by Chart Data in regards to Cardi B's album just seems so forced and staged, in my opinion. And look, you guys, I'm sure you guys have your own opinion about this, but it looked desperate and, you know, it's kind of embarrassing. But you guys will let me know what you think about it down below. Also, let's go over some of these comments, you guys, because Cardi B is not catching any type of breaks. Several people saying this: "Notice every time Nicki charts, here comes that person telling her publicist to send Chart Data a check to randomly post Invasion of album. They post that every week. You know what else was never that serious? You were crying for Nicki to give you a shout out in a song you collab with her. When asked about working with her, you told the radio host that she changed her verse, having people attack Nicki, associating your people with who don't like Nicki, and you also attack people who show love to her. This was obviously serious enough for you to pay publications to post because you couldn't take Nicki being praised today." Look, you guys, I don't know about this. I really don't know about this as far as like the whole accusation of her paying the blogs. I don't know about that. But this is what I do know. It seems very orchestrated, in my opinion. Every time Nicki Minaj, okay, gets some type of praise, every single time Nicki Minaj is in the spotlight positive, here comes Cardi B. Oh, Cardi B is like, you know, attached to Nicki. Like, she has to keep attached to Nicki in order for her to keep moving on up. And that's my opinion. Because let's think about it. When when we talk about, Cardi B's impact on female rap, she hasn't really, in my opinion, propelled anybody's career. So the biggest thing that we know from Cardi B is her fight with Nicki, her in that beat. So it's almost like she continues to try to one up Nicki every time Nicki is praised. And that's just my opinion. And you guys will let me know what you think about it down below. Do you guys feel that Cardi B is trying to one up Nicki? And do you guys feel that she looks like a toothache? I look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys as always, and we'll talk very soon. Bye guys.